Jesus actually ends the Sermon on the Mount with a parable. Story time. It was the same rain, same wind, and the same pressure, but it was completely different outcomes. And here is what nobody actually talks about. Matthew 7:24-27 says that the storm did not come for the foolish builder, because we always focus on that foolish person, but it actually came for both of them. See, following God does not actually exempt you from the storms of life. It determines what your standing will be when it's actually over. I've had seasons when I thought that I was busy, I was producing, and I was being the best version of myself. And when the storm actually came, things actually collapsed the way I didn't even expect. Because some of what I was actually building, some of the things I was doing was not actually built on the solid rock. The solid rock is the Bible. The solid rock is the word of God. I was relying on people's validation, my own plan, my own timeline. Everything was my own. And the surrendering part actually left it aside. But I wanted myself to be in control. Psalms 127 verse 1 says that unless the Lord builds the house, the builders labor in vain. You can be busy and be building on nothing. You can even say you're productive and even be building on the sand. You see, let me tell you what Luke 6 verse 46 says. He said, why do you call me Lord and do not what I say? Obedience is not optional, it is actually the foundation. And James 1 verse 22 actually backs it up. That do not merely listen to the word, but do as it says. I know the word is not easy to follow, but then if you don't consider the word, you might actually be following the word. Hearing the sermon isn't the foundation. Living, it is. The storm is actually coming for all of us all. The question isn't if, is what will still be standing when it passes. Build on the rock, build not on the applauses, not on the numbers, not on people's validation, because those will fade away. As the Lord has even said it. He said, everything of this world will fade away, but my word will remain. The word is the only foundation that survives every storm. Like, share, subscribe.